Hello and welcome to the Inner Sanctum. This is it. This is the very middle of the entire monthly mentor program. This is where it happens. This is where you record your monthly goals, and then at the end of the month, not only do you notice that you have success, you actually score your success and realize measurable monthly progress. This is where it happens. And I'm not going to explain the entire monthly mentor form. The way that you do that is just clicking on the buttons right below me, and that's where you get the audio download of me explaining the entire program to you and also the form that you'll need. But what I'm going to do is just excite you, just give you a little taste of how wonderful it is and explain some of the most important concepts. And the first one is the strange word mainly. Where does it come from? Well, mainly is an acronym for the 6 pathways of life. You see, I'm sure that you've heard people talk about pathways like physical, mental, spiritual, health, things like that. And I've never found that to be very useful. Why? Because it gives no leadership as to what's most important. And I've created 6 pathways of life in which all your goals will fit into very, very beautifully, and it provides great leadership for you, which is exactly what you want in your mentored life. M stands for mess. You clean a mess every single month. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have those messes gone? A is the spiritual goal. That's the acknowledgement, where you look about at all the wonderful things that people are doing to help you, and then you acknowledge it so that you get more of it. I is increase in wealth, and this is where all your financial goals go. This is where you get out of debt and make more money and launch businesses and buy real estate and have it go up in value. That's your I goal, increase in wealth. Your N goal is new, doing something new. You see, if you don't do something new, the world will pass you by, because the world is changing now faster than it's ever changed before. You must keep doing new things. You must keep stretching and getting out of your box in order to stay ahead of the game and to make a great deal of money and have whatever the other successes are that you want in your life. M-A-I-N-L. L stands for learn. We have to learn. We have to learn how that new gadget works that we just bought, how all the different features of the program works that we just bought, how different things work. We have to keep learning in our life, and I'll give you lots of examples of what you may want to learn, and that'll trigger your thinking to realize, oh yes, I have always wanted to know that. And then finally, why? This is the delicious one. This is doing something just for yourself. Sometimes when people are working hard to overcome their problems and to get out of some of the difficulties they have in their life, they forget about themselves. They forget about doing something just for you. And that's why the why goal is there, to remind you that you need to do something just for you. So in order to prevent you having a lopsided life where you might just go out and be a workaholic and try to make money, or you might just take care of your children. Those are wonderful pursuits, making money, taking care of your children. But if the only thing you do in life is take care of your children, then when they leave the home, you'll be empty. If all you do in your life is make money, then you'll lose your health and you'll probably lose your family, and you certainly won't see your family growing up. In order to make sure you move forward holistically and synergistically in all areas of your life, you create one goal in each of the M-A-I-N-L-Y goal categories. And how do you choose the goals? Well, you have a big picture that you can choose from, but each month you write 3 desires, and those desires are the fuel. Maybe this month you want to get more fit, or this month you want to have wonderful vacations, or this month you want to have a great visit or a great vacation, or do well in your business. In fact, you get to write down 3 desires every single month, and I'll be teaching you what those desires are. And then you choose goals that support those desires. Why? Because at the very beginning of the monthly mentor program, I was starting to hear complaints. People would say, I'm achieving my goals every month, but I'm not going anywhere. And I looked at their mainly form, and I realized that they were recording their goals, and they were achieving their goals, and yet I could see that they weren't going anywhere. And I realized, what is it? What is it? And I cracked the code. It's because their goals were all scattered in totally different directions. So they were going a little further here, and a little further here, and a little further here, but they weren't moving forward in a designed, mentored way. And so another part of your mentored life is to write down your desires. 3 desires. They can be the same from month to month, or they can be different each month, whatever. I like making them different almost every month. And then when you choose goals that support your real desires, oh my gosh, then you absolutely do move forward in the direction of your choice every single month. Now, there's lots to say in addition to what I've said already about the Mainly form, but I'm going to save it for the audio, which you can download by pressing the button right below, and you can get the form from pressing the button right below. I just wanted to tell you how happy I am that you've got to the Inner Sanctum, that you now are on the verge of being able to write your goals on the Mainly form. And also, the Mainly form has one terrible disadvantage, I have to confess. It's 8.5 by 11, and you could put 3 holes in it to put it into a binder. Why is that a problem? Because you'll put it into a binder at the beginning of the month after you record your goal, and you may not see it again till the end of that month when you look to score your successes. But I want you to have those ideas with you. And so I've created another form, a wallet-sized form called the Mini Mainly. And you put a word to remind you of each of your goals. You don't try to write the whole goal out on this wallet-sized form, but you write one key word that reminds you. I'll explain it all in the audio. I just want to tell you, you have this 8.5 by 11 Mainly form that completely states exactly where you want to go this month, designs your month for you in a mentored way, and then you carry around your wallet-sized Mini Mainly, and that's the centerpiece of the Monthly Mentor Program. Congratulations, and remember the third Monday of every month on 9 o'clock Eastern Time, that's New York City time. Check to see what time that is in your time zone. Make sure that you listen in and hear me talk. I give a little lesson every single month, which I think you'll enjoy. And also, I answer everybody's questions. I stay as late as people are asking me questions. I don't get tired. I get buoyed up by it. And I think the listeners do too. So if you just want to listen, please do. If you want to ask questions, please come armed with your questions. I'm looking forward to helping you. I'm your mentor, and I want to help you. I truly do. Do the Mainly form right now and at the beginning of every month, just like I do. And if you look at the password-protected area of the Monthly Mentor website, you'll see that I do record my goals every single month, and you can go there and see them and get ideas on how you can write your goals and see how I do on my goals. I'm your mentor. If you want to have a mentored life, follow what your mentor does, and this is what I do to create my success. Thank you.